So, Brett McLean, you guys are here at the Twitter Developer Conference. You've been working on an iPhone app for Twitter. What's it called?
It's called Tweedy Acquisition.
Okay.
And it's essentially a client that focuses on filtering. Ooh, there's Alexander the Tweet. He is our mascot.
Oh God,
and,
that's so cute.
He's kind of adorable.
Okay.
And so, yeah, we are part of the union of third-party Twitter apps now who are kind of here to kind of see what's going to come next. Obviously, I think a lot of people who are in our boat are a little bit nervous about the Tweedy acquisition, obviously, but we're trying to be optimistic. We think, honestly, it could be a good thing because as long as you have a differentiator, you know, and can provide some kind of value, then I think that you know, you'll be okay. And overall, you know, like I was saying, the goal of the Tweedy acquisition was to reduce friction. You know, try to get more people into the ecosystem, which is good for all of us. So, you know, if you're a client that was competing based on maybe price or a few little minor interface tweaks here or there, you might be a little bit nervous and looking for some kind of way to differentiate yourselves. But for us, Tweedy Acquisition is basically all about filtering. So I follow about 350 people. Which is not a lot compared to some people, but the problem is that I can't read everything and I don't want to read everything. So we essentially made Tweedy Acquisition because you know, our streams get littered with all of this junk about The Bachelor and Lost and all this garbage that really you know, we could care less about. So basically we've set it up a way to kind of set up these really simple filters where you can say, you know, never show me any of these hashtags ever again, being able to mute people so that you can still receive DMs from somebody and it still appears that you're following them, but without the social implications of unfollowing. Are
you guys concerned about Twitter developing features later on in their roadmap that would affect your bottom line, essentially?
Oh, absolutely. During Ev's talk about relevance, I was literally just like biting my knuckle that he was going to say the word filters, and you know, there's always the chance that the API could kind of roll over on you. But you know, essentially, it's not there yet. It's still a need that needs to be filled, and you know, we're going to try to address that. So, but yeah, it's certainly something. You know, whenever there's pros and cons to building on top of somebody else's platform. Obviously, being able to leverage all the user base and do what everyone else is doing is great. But at the same time, you're kind of at their beck and call as to what's going to happen next. So,
in talking to other developers, have you gotten any kind of sense of betrayal?
Some more than others, I think. I think overall there's optimism here for the most part. Now, whether that's founded in anything is kind of a case-by-case basis. But no, I mean it is kind of a tricky situation. You know, certainly, if now that there is an official Twitter client, you know, for the iPhone and for BlackBerry, if you're making a client for those devices, then it's going to be tough to kind of bubble to the top. So essentially what we're hoping is, you know, like I said, that people will kind of sift their way up through, you know, start out on you know, Tweedy as their sort of tricycle, as it were, and then you know, once they, you know, get to following more people and realize that things are getting noisier, maybe graduate to Tweedy Acquisition.
Different apps for different chaps.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Thanks for talking, Brett.
Thanks very much, Shirley.